Hi everybody and welcome to a video by myself, HMK, or the short version, Hellsmaster Kite. So before we start this video, I'm going to say I do apologise to the hardcore SK Mod team. Guys and girls out there, they do a fantastic job of putting this mod pack together. But I'm doing a bitch video today. And the reason I'm doing the bitch video today is because I love this mod pack. If you want to play Rimworld on a difficult mod pack, some challenges, and be in a group that is amazing, this is the mod pack for you. It has so much in it and they do a brilliant job. But today is my bitch day. So we're going to load the game. Okay. We're not actually going to play the game. We're just going to load the game because this is about the research table. Okay. And it's not fully about it. It's just the way when you look at some of it and you look at some of the information about it, it's, why have you done this? You know, why? It doesn't make sense. And we're only going to cover one area of it today, because this is the biggest problem I find when starting this game. Is you have to kind of sort of know what you're doing, and you can't do that as a total beginner. You need to watch Let's Plays, you need to watch your favourite streamer, you need to ask questions, you need to go in a group and ask in there and say, why is it like this? Why have you done this? Okay, and this is what we're going to be looking at today. So we're looking at the research tree. So as you can see, today I did some research. And I've just got an IM here. Right. And like I said, and thank you for following Crisis Wise. Welcome to the channel. But like I said today, this is me bitching off, me having one of my moments. Okay, and I'm not going to put the camera on because you'll all say, look at that idiot there. Yeah, look at that idiot. So this is lovely. The layout is fantastic. As I understand it, I think they're going to be taking this over because the original author of this doesn't do it anymore, and they have done amazing work on this. Right, I still wish they would make a few changes, but then because I'm slightly colourblind, I find it a little bit difficult. So we just started a new series and we've called it Planet Z, yeah, and we're looking at food now. Instantly, that when you look at that, when you look at this, and it says vegetables 1, vegetables 2, vegetable 3, you think, right, okay, vegetables 3 is the hardest one to grow. Yeah, we all think that. Tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. So let's take a look today at just 2 examples, right? So we're going to look today, and we've got here tier 1. Now this is a tier 1 plant. Now I don't care about any excuses what people say when you understand this, because to me a tier 1 product, doesn't matter what game you play, is the basic level of an item. Okay, so now we're looking at this and we've got a tier level 1, right? Okay, and down here on orchards you've got something called a banana tree, which is a tier 2. Now these are two different bits and pieces. Okay, is my volume a little bit too low? Shouldn't be. Okay, so there we go. So these are two different bits here. Okay, it's two bits. It's banana tree. So, but this is just one example. Okay, onions and carrots are level 1. Orchards are in level 2. Okay, well, bananas are in level 2. So we're now going to go to the help here. Okay, we're going to go to the help here, and we're going to put in onion. Okay, and you're going to see onion plant here, and you're going to look at this, and it says here, onion plants produces vegetable balls called onions. It gives you a little bit about it, which is good. Okay, which is good. Now, if you look at the minimum soil fertility, it says 120%. Now, I can tell you from playing this for over several hundred hours that is the highest soil fertility that you get in this game, unless you use hydroponics, because that needs to be grown in ploughed soil. Okay, because normal soil is around about 90 to 100. Okay, now that is an onion. Now this is called something called an extra food. An extra food is meant to be special. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, when you watch this, when you listen to me bitch, yeah, this is a level 1 plant. Now then, we'll go to banana, if I can spell it right. So banana tree. Now remember, this is a level 2. This is a level 2 food crop, and it's a tree, right? But look at the minimum soil fertility, 15%. 15%. I can grow this practically in rocky dirt, because you do some terraforming on sand and you get rocky sand or rocky dirt or whatever it is. It comes at 20%. So a banana tree, a big plant, produces a lot of fruit, 30 bananas there, needs 15% soil fertility. But if we go back to the onion, right, which is a level 1, which is a level 1 plant, look at it. It only gives you 3 onions, and you need the maximum amount of terraformed soil. That is just stupid. I'm sorry, team. That's wrong. This onion plant should be a tier level 3. I could understand then. I could understand. Yes, onions need lots of fertility. They need lots of manure. They need lots of fertilizer. You don't get a lot. They give you some special boost. I could understand that. It's a level 3. But this is a level 1. So I've started a new game. Called Planet Z. Okay, and I'm looking at this and I'm saying, right, I need food. Right, I need food. I'm going to go straight for vegetables. It's straight there. Bang, carrots, onions. Because when I've got carrots and onions, I can make something called fried all sorts. Okay. Yeah. Right. And this should be here. Okay. This should be here. Okay. Now, I don't know how many more examples there are on here, but if we take a look at this gooseberry bush, a gooseberry bush. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, is a very good food. Okay, right? Okay. And we've got some people from the team in the thing, right? Now, like I said, I've apologised to the team, and I'm just going to say I'm going to have my bitch. Okay, now, we've already been told that the fertility needed doesn't mean how hard they are to grow. That's just what the plant needs to even be able to live. And Sid is correct to me, I did make an error. You can go up to 180, so my apologies there. It's 180, which is the max. But my point is being this is a tier 1 plant, and it is saying that you need 120 to grow it. My banana tree only needs 15% and it's a level 2. That is wrong. Okay? If you made this a tier 3, I could quite understand it. Not a problem. I could live with that. Or even if you made the cultivation on the banana tree higher, because it's a higher tier. It's a tier 2 tree. Okay? Now, we looked at flowers. Okay? Now, this is flowers. Now, this could be a technical error. Okay? This could be a technical error. Because what we're looking at here, we're looking at flowers, and you might not look at flowers. Okay? Now, we look at flowers here. We've got really some nice flowers. Okay? And you think, well, they're not edible, right? They're not edible. But these grow in 5% soil. So practically sand, which is great. And so we'll now go to the help file. Okay. And I recommend, if you ever do any plants, or if you ever do anything in the hardcore mod pack, look at what you want to do in the research, then go and read the information in the help folders, because this gives you some information. So we'll put in flowers here. Okay, flowers. So we'll look at flowers cultivation level 1. So this is what we got here. Okay, right. So we can see Venus, Astragalus, dandelion, rosebay, crocus, and anthemerium. Now I am currently growing these, right? Okay. Now I'm looking at these and I'm saying, right, okay, I've wasted time doing my vegetables level 1. I need food. Okay, how am I going to get food? And it says here, nutritional value plant is 0.25. So I'm looking at this, I'm stressing out in my stream, and I'm looking at this. Oh, I can grow these flowers. I haven't got to have any seeds. Wonderful, great. Thank you very much, team. And you can't harvest them. Okay. But the animals eat them. Okay. The animals eat them. They're fantastic animal food. But there's nothing in that information there that says only for animals. You can't harvest those. You can't do anything with the flowers. Okay? You can put them in pots and stuff like that, but they're good for animals. So if you are short on animal food and you need very quick growing, fast animal food, grow flowers. Now this is a day 5. Okay? This is 5. But if you go to, I think, one of these, there we go, rose flowers. Rose flowers is 1 day. So if you are running out of animal food and your grass is gone, flower beds, mate. 1 day, it's quicker than grass. Okay? What we're trying to say, Sid, is we don't mind the animals eating them, right? We don't mind the animals eating them, but there's nothing on the page to say animals, food for animals. Okay, right? Okay. So what we're saying is that the help files need to be updated. But my main bitch is, right, I would like someone to take the time, I'll even do it myself. Onions need to be a level 3 because of the soil value. Okay, it shouldn't be a tier 1. A tier 2 should not be low soil. It should be higher. It gives you 10 times more fruit. 3 to 30. Okay. No, a lot of the flowers do not need seeds. Now, something that we will point out to you, right? Okay, we will point out. Sid actually taught us this, and this is why I'm kind of bitching a little bit, because I should have learnt this myself. Okay. If you click on a crop, we'll take this. We'll take this one. Okay. And we've got tall grass, and you open up this. You open up your menu, and you'll see on it. Okay. Some plants will need a skill. Right. Some plants will not. So if we take the crocus family, we click on here. You click on this. Okay. And it will give you the fertility required is 5%, so you can grow it in practically any soil that is 5%. Okay, and it will see here it does not need seeds to be planted, but it does not produce anything except beauty while the flower is alive. Good information. Good information there. But when you're looking in the help file, okay, and we look, I think, at crocus, it gives you a food value. So what we need, the team, when they have time, is to say, right, just somewhere on that page, food value, animals only. So we don't get stressed, we don't bitch at the team, because like I want to say, the team does a fantastic job. Okay, now if we go to let's have a look at, I think it's bush. Okay, bush here. Okay, first of all, you've got 2 ambrosia bushes. I don't know if they're the same mod or anything. Okay, but we look at this, you get 1 help file here, and then you get another help file here. They're slightly different. So are they the same thing? Are they different? Because one yields 4, one yields 2. Little bit confusing there, but I'm sure we can work that one out. It's citrus drugs, so a lot of people don't use them anyway. Okay. And I think, like what Sid has said, they're like 2 different mods. When you get 2 names, they're 2 different mods. Okay, so do be aware of which one you're trying to use. Okay, okay. All right. So Sid has just told us in the chat room, yeah, 1 is you grow, 1 is wild. So I'm presuming the one that is wild is the one that you get less, and the one that you grow, you get more, because you're giving it a lot better, you know, stuff, even though it stays the same. So if we look at the gooseberry bush, okay. Now remember again, ladies and gentlemen, on the research table, okay, we're just going to check gooseberry bush, right? Going to go to the research, and we have got, okay, in here, gooseberry bush, a level 1 gooseberry. Over here we have got a cloudberry. Then we have got tomato vine. Then we've got blueberry. Then we've got grapevine. And then we've got strawberry. So let's go and have a look at these. Let's go to the help file and let's go and have a look at these. So we look at here. Again, we're looking at the bush. And we're looking at the fertility level. And it's 90%. 90%. This is not a level 1 plant. That is a level 2 plant. Because remember, Sid has told us it's 180 which you can grow in soil unless you're going to use hydroponics, which are higher level still. Okay. Now, I'm not going to want to do this. I'm not going to want to grow gooseberry bushes because it's 90%. Right? Now let's have a look at the other one, which was the blueberry bush. But look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look, again, look. Wasn't this a level 2 bush? Wasn't this a level 2 food? But this is only requiring 35%. Yeah? Am I thinking here that level 1 is actually the higher quality foods and level 3 is the lower quality foods? Is it back to front? See what I'm saying here? I have to research a gooseberry bush which needs a higher fertility before I can get to the blueberry bush that has a lower one. This really needs to be looked at. Okay, so if we look at the cloudberry bush, I mean that's good. 20% here, 20%. Now remember, cloudberry bush. Let's go and have a look and see where it is on the research table. Okay, so what we've got here: gooseberry, cloudberry. Oh, well done, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a round of applause. They got the cloudberry in the correct location. Yeah, it's a level 1. Can you see? 20%. A level 1 food. Okay. It doesn't matter whether they need certain biomes or not. If a plant needs a high soil fertility, yeah, it shouldn't be in level 1. Okay. Every biome is different, I understand that. But still, you can't put high in a low slot. It just does not seem to me to be right, does it? This is my opinion. It's not everybody's opinion. It's my bitch video. But that's what I wanted to point out. Now, if we look at some of the others, I'm not going to go through all of them. Okay, all I'm going to say to you is when you play this game, before you click on any research, doesn't matter if it's fruit, doesn't matter if it's, I don't know, hygiene and production. Yeah? Right? You want to go and look at something. Go and look at that. Go to the help file. And look at production. Okay? Alright? And have a look. Read before you make something. What I find, even I do a lot of it, is when I go and do the ad, say one of these, look at see what it costs you, right? If you look at a hat, what is a good one to show you that I know? I think it's the Taylor bench. Right, okay, so the Taylor bench, right. No, that's the electric bench. That's a hyper one there. Okay, Taylor bench here, right. Now, when you look at these and you're looking at something, so I don't know what it is, desert rope here. Okay, you've got the make ones, right? Make a long cloak. Okay, so you click on that. Take a look at what you need. Okay, so the tailor's bench here, it will make all of these for you. Now these are brilliant. Now what I found absolutely fantastically great in this, right, it gives you the cost. So when you make anything, look at the cost. It doesn't take a few minutes. I learned to do this. It's the same as when you go and put down the floor, right? Now they've redone the floors. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. The more effort you put into it, the better the quality of the floor. Just needs to be done on the plants. And that's all I'm going to say, ladies and gentlemen, about my bitch video. Because, like I said, they're a good crew. They work hard. I always promote them. I don't play any of the mod pack. Okay? And basically, Sid is my go-to man. If I ask him about a mod and he says no, it doesn't work with Hardcore SK Mod Pack, I don't care if it's mod #1 of the year. I will not play it. Okay? So Sid is probably going to shout and scream at me later on, but my channel, my video, my bitch. I do apologise if I've upset anyone, but everybody's allowed to have their opinion. If you want to play Rimworld with a challenge, get the Hardcore SK Mod Pack, ladies and gentlemen. They're a good team, they're a good crew. They work on this. I don't know if they get paid for it or not, but it's brilliant. Once I start getting more famous, more money, I'm donating to these guys because they're worth it. Have fun, stay safe. See you next time. Keep it up, crew. You good guys and girls. Bye for now.